Hey garden friends, this is Guadalupe. He is going to be our tour guide for today's Garden of Eden tour. Just kidding, I'll be your tour guide and we're just gonna get away from that guy before he bites me. But we are going to see a beautiful property, and it's sad they're gonna be selling their house and they're gonna lose their garden, their beautiful garden. But I got to film it for them, so they'll have it forever. So I'm really excited for that, just because they can always go back and watch it and be like, oh yeah, remember this? Oh, look how fabulous our garden is, and all that good stuff. So I'm happy that I'm doing this video. I'm really excited for you guys to see this backyard. Mike had built like all of the wood stuff by himself, and the gardening, him and Heather have done since COVID. So when you see this garden, it's a newly planted garden. They went crazy during COVID, and by crazy, I mean crazy good. It's amazing. Look at this hollyhock right here. Look how big this giant is. I'm about 5'9", and I'm not good with height, so I'm gonna just say that this is like 200 feet tall. Just kidding. I know it's not 200 feet tall, but it's huge. There's so many plants that I've never seen in person, like this one right here, the Lucifer plant. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to be purchasing one of these and putting it in my backyard, my front yard, and I'm not going to regret planting it everywhere. It's stunning. Look at the foliage, and then with that bright red with the green, it's just eye-catching, stunning. And with this white phlox right here too, just blowing in the wind, stunning. I'm just so in love with their garden. I was so happy that they let me come and film here. Just wait till you guys see. It's so stunning. I'm so excited to show you guys. Look at this lovely fish pond that they built, and then you can see some little swimmers in there. Look at those little fishies in there. I believe they're koi fish, but stunning. I would love to have something like this in my backyard, but we have a few cats that roam around the neighborhood, and I don't know if I could do that to the fish. I would stay up all night worrying about them. So I'll just enjoy it in other people's gardens, I guess. So here's another beautiful hollyhock. You're going to see several hollyhocks all around, as well as elephant ears. Heather had said that she takes the seeds from the hollyhocks, collects them, and then puts them out in the spring. But then also she sows them inside before, and then she also sprinkles them throughout her garden. She thinks that she has the most luck, though, when she sows the seeds inside and then plants them outside. But look how gorgeous this hollyhock is. Oh my gosh. I do not have any of these in my garden, so this is definitely something that I do want to add. Those colors are stunning. I think I've used the word stunning 50 times already, and I'll probably use it 50 more. I love a good standard hydrangea, and how they thought out their gardens is spectacular. The garden over there to the left, it is, I believe, the only gardens that they really had here, and everything else they added. So looking around, this is like a nice little landscape shot of their backyard. Right here with the little birdhouses all fenced off, that's their vegetable garden. Word on the street is, sadly, the new homeowners that will be coming in will be replacing this garden with a pool. So please take this all in and enjoy it, because I don't think it's going to be here much longer. I also love how they just added in hollyhocks all throughout their garden. You'll see. Keep your eyes out. So here we are at the front of the house again. We're just going to go to the opposite side of the gardens, and starting in the front and then escaping through the back. On the fence here to the left, there is a clematis. Some people say clematis. It has already bloomed. They were telling me that the gardens about 2 to 3 weeks ago were really at its peak, and now things are starting to really get thirsty. It's the heat of the summer right now. It's hot, it's dry, everything needs to be watered a lot. That they're moving, they're not doing as much watering that they used to. But to me, this garden is still so lovely that I just had to show you guys. I've never seen a strawflower, so you know I had to play with it. So this garden right here is really popping color-wise. I think it was probably visually my favorite just because the colors were so bright. See, I wasn't lying. The bright colors and then the hydrangeas in the white really just pull it all together so that you're not overly stimulated with color. It's just a little pop here and there and everywhere. Once again, here is my favorite flower from their garden, the Lucifer flower. Every time I see it, I'm going to tell you, just because I love it. And I know if you don't have it already in your garden, you should get it. We should all get it. This should just be the new flower. Okay, I'm declaring this the flower of the year 2023. It's totally unofficial, but let's just start telling people. Okay, I mean, how charming are the birdhouses on all the posts in this garden? I just can't. Thanks, Sue, for the drone footage. That's me filming these sweet gum trees. There's 2 of them right there, but look at this foliage. It's so unique and so unusual. I really like it. I'm not sure how big they get. I didn't really look into it, but I'm definitely going to because it's pretty cool. I adore how they have little gardens all around. This rose garden is so sweet, so simple, and so lovely. This is a vantage point of a view from their backyard in the corner, just looking at the overall landscape design, and it's lovely. And look at this little, well, it's not that little, but this magnolia right here. And then there's a banana back there, some hydrangea scattered all around. This back garden bed is so lovely. And look how tall that magnolia is. I said it was little, it's not, it's big. It's getting ready to bloom, and when it does, it's really going to be magical. Not sure if you guys have been noticing all the elephant ears all scattered around the yard, but Heather had told me that she digs them up in the fall, winterizes them, and actually taught me a really cool way how to start winterizing, which I've never done before. But look at that size of the leaf. You couldn't even really tell how big it was until I put my hand up there and moved it. But she had told me to winterize. She has these plastic crates, which she was actually so sweet to give me one. And she says she lines the bottom with brown bag and then puts the bulbs or tubulars on top of the brown bag and then puts a layer of peat moss on top, and then she stores it in her basement. I'm going to try it this year just because people that know what they're talking about when their garden looks like this, yes, I'm going to listen to them and listen to their advice. How spectacular is that tree? I'm gonna just pan up so you can see. Wow, they used to have a hammock that went in between. How perfect is that? So word on the street is that that flower stand used to be outside in front of their house and they used to sell fresh cut flowers. Oh my gosh. So we're in a zone 7, US zone 7, and here's a cactus. Not sure the type of cactus this is, but it's a perennial. They leave it out and it comes back every year. How cool is that? My second favorite plant, other than the Lucifer plant, is this one right here, the Iron Cross. She had said she picked it up from Costco a couple years ago, and it just comes back every year. She has the bulbs, and she takes the bulbs, winterizes them, and then plants them again every spring, and it just comes back beautifully. Does this remind anyone else of like an oxalis plant? I did ask what type of mulch they used. It's called sweet peat mulch. It's 100% organic, and supposedly Martha Stewart uses it in her gardens. I don't know if this is fact. I don't know her personally, but that's what I heard on the website when I was looking into it. The mulch does have manure and wood shavings in it, so when it rains, it really feeds the plants. And by looking around at their gardens, I really feel like that's really benefiting their garden. Had to show another view of the hollyhock. Look at that height, people. Thank you so much for watching. This is the final clips of their backyard from their deck. How gorgeous would this be to sit outside, have a cup of coffee, maybe put on that fire? Oh, but wait, here is a pineapple lily. How cool is this plant? This she probably brings inside in the winter and then brings it back out. But how wonderful is this deck? And then you have these like views of the garden. Bravo. Thank you, Heather and Mike, for letting me tour. Again, I'm an artist. I photograph images from the garden and then I make art out of it and post it for sale in my Etsy store, The Artsy Gardener 29. Thanks so much. Like and share. Have a lovely day.